Hey, what's going on, everyone? Choco here, and welcome to take two of the Let's Do Mechanism Fusion Reactor Progress stuff. It has been a rough 36 hours thus far, and I am very scared for what fusion reactors will hold for me. So let's hope for the best. Please don't kill each other. Let's be civil for at least 5 minutes.
All right,
Um,
6 minutes is on.
oh my gosh. All right, so there will be no face cam today. I'm going to be trying something a little bit different. We're going to see how things pan out, but we're going to be kind of omitting that for right this particular second. We are also going to be doing as much towards the progression of fusion reactor as we can, with the absolute best case scenario being that we prep everything minus the laser. That said, it is not important because we are not going to have the fusion reactor able to fire today, which I'm pretty sure we're not going to do today. But it is ideally we'll get to the point where we're going to have the lasers gathering energy, and then we're going to be able to build a fusion reactor next time, and we have the brine and the deuterium, the titanium, and whatever actually all in creation and whatever else. So hopefully that will work out. I cannot promise that's where we'll reach, but that's what I would like to be able to do today. Now, all of that said and done, we got ourselves a pretty hefty number of things to do, and we had an interesting surprise with the way that this is going to work, because I thought, in my naive, silly, youthfully optimistic way, that surely there wouldn't be that much of a difference between how you do this whole thing with fusion reactors from Mechanism on Stone Block versus doing it on Sky Factory 4. As it turns out, there is actually a fairly significant difference. So I'm going to have to try to figure it out a little bit more, and I think we have done most of the footwork here. Very graciously, the guys here. I don't know if Tex, did you end up also being able to grind a lot of the stuff out with them, or no?
No,
No.
no.
Okay, so Tex went and had a very relaxing time with his kids over at a swimming hole. The other two slaved away while I trembled in fear as to what would happen to me if I had stayed awake any longer. And yeah, so we got a lot of resources made and all this stuff. So here we have the chests of their labor, lots of copper, lots of steel. We got some thermal evaporation blocks, which we're going to be needing to actually create the thermal evaporation multi-block structures. We got some iron, gold, copper, and steel here as well. And then we also have some extra iron blocks that have just recently come into play. You may notice that we don't have faucets on all these things. The faucets themselves were being replaced with liquid or fluid extraction cable node thingies, and then they've been pouring it into the basins, and then the basins into an actual item extractor, which would then feed into eventually a chest. And that was what was allowing us to go ahead and make these blocks a lot faster. Wow, you may think to yourself, Choco, that seems to be a lot of off screen work that you guys did. And it's been a lot of the more or less same things about shit, like just sending and creating endless amounts of whatever resource from the smeltery. It is that's about it. It's been a lot of just grind. That said, there was the couple things that I do want to call attention to in terms of stuff that were made, if I can find them all. There's this resistive heater, which is going to be so. If you guys have seen the Stone Block series, this is what we use in order to increase the temperature of the evaporation. I'm going to call them evaporation chambers. I don't know what they're officially called, but I'm going to call them evaporation chambers. So evaporation chambers, this is what helps us to raise the temperature. Now, I am aware that you can use an advanced solar thingamablobber to also help with the heat. We are not going to be doing that unless we absolutely need to, but we have a strong preference not. Artie also did some scouting yesterday in terms of seeing where we could potentially get ourselves a desert biome, because desert biomes obviously help with the temperature. But as far as he could tell, there were no deserts that were located anywhere near us. So a little bit of a wah situation, but that is whatever it is. Where's the whole room?
It's in the item thing. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So we have the whole room here. This thing also, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go ahead and put in one of the chests over here, just so we don't lose track of it. But this thing, uh, it's gonna basically be like the battery, I guess you can think of it as, within the fusion reactor. We do have to initially charge it with some fuel, but that's gonna come later. So, anyways, enough blathering on about everything here. We lost Tex. Always a great sign of things to come. Uh, let's go and just kind of hop into all these things here and get going.
even though we were pretty focused for the episode, the outro is kind of a little bit long-winded. So let's go ahead and call it there. So until next time, guys, always most importantly, take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful, safe day. Oh, and of course, if you would like to check out Dirt's perspective, since Texas died like literally in the first 5 minutes of the episode, Pepperoni, check out Dirt's perspective if you'd like on the episode description down below. But yeah, always most importantly, take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful, safe day. And until next time, ciao. Later, guys.